Hey, welcome back to this edition of A Spy. Now, getting yourself a set of speakers that's just right for your living room or getting a speaker that's great for music on the move, those are two different things. In this Bluetooth speaker shootout, Anand's got his hands on a couple of new ones in the market, and he's telling us exactly which ones are shining out.
When you're looking to buy a portable Bluetooth speaker, there are a lot of factors you have to keep in mind beyond sound quality. Things like battery life, portability, and of course, the feature set. Now, last year when we reviewed portable Bluetooth speakers, the winner in our books was the Bose SoundLink Mini. This year, we've broadened the scope and we've got some new players as well. Let's see which is the right speaker for you. We are looking at 4 speakers: the popular JBL Charge 2, the feature-packed Creative Raw, the Bose SoundLink 3, and the Bang & Olufsen A2. The Sound Blaster Raw is much more than a speaker. The device is packed in with 5 drivers with a built-in 2.5-inch subwoofer placed at the top with thumping bass. A set of passive radiators on either side enhance that bass quality, and finally 2 small high-frequency drivers that are placed at the front. The power button, Bluetooth, volume buttons are all placed on the top, and at the back you will see more ports and options than any other portable speaker. There's the auxiliary port, the charging port, a USB port for charging your device, a micro USB port, and the one feature that's missing from most other speakers, a micro SD slot, which means that you can play your own music without a device. What's more is that you can also record sound onto the micro SD card or connect it to a PC over USB, and it works as a digital to analog converter. The Sound Blaster Raw is definitely unique and stands out from the rest, with more features and connectivity options than any of the speakers that we have come across. The battery life stands at about 8 to 10 hours of playback, and the speaker is priced just below 16,000 rupees. We have shown you the Bang & Olufsen A2 before, and this one is probably the best looking speaker of the lot. It has an aluminium body that's covered with a polycarbonate grille on both sides, and then there is the leather strap on one side, which not only feels classy but makes it awfully easy to carry. At the top of the A2 is the power key, the volume buttons, and the Bluetooth key. Pairing is fairly simple. On the side of the device is the charging socket, an auxiliary port, and a USB port to charge other devices like your smartphone or tablet. The great thing about the A2 is that it fires sound from both sides, and that results in a great sound stage and fills up the room pretty well. The speakers have a great dynamic range no matter what level you play at. If that's not enough, the A2 lasts over 24 hours of continuous playback, the longest lasting speaker in our test. The Bang & Olufsen A2 is the most expensive speaker in this group, priced just below 23,000 rupees. The JBL Charge 2 is the most affordable of the bunch, but don't think it can't deliver. The speaker in its second generation retains the cylindrical shape that makes it really easy to carry. It's got a rubberized finish all around, which makes it feel durable. And there is a metal grille that covers the driver at the front and the back of the speakers. The power, Bluetooth, volume keys, and the call button are all placed on top on a silicone strip. The micro USB charging port, the USB port, and the auxiliary port are tucked away at the back of the device. On the sides you will see the radiators that pump out the bass, and these look really cool during playback. The speaker does really well on the lows and the highs, but it isn't loud enough and not good enough to throw a party. But for a small gathering, it'll do well. The speaker houses a large 6000 mAh battery, which pumps out about 10 to 12 hours of playback at high volumes, and it can also double up as a portable charger for your smartphone. The JBL Charge 2 is priced at 12,000 rupees. Bose has done well with the SoundLink series, and this time we have the SoundLink 3 in our test. The speaker feels like a premium product just by the looks and feel, but it's also comparatively larger than most portable speakers and also a bit heavy. The SoundLink 3 blasts music from 2 directions through a metallic mesh design, giving a good two-way effect. The power, Bluetooth, auxiliary, mute, and volume keys are placed on the top, which are etched on a silicone surface, and the connectivity and charging ports are placed at the back. The SoundLink 3 houses 4 drivers and 2 passive radiators, giving out a full range of audio that sounds great even at high volumes. The speaker includes an internal bass system which is quite noticeable and provide a thumping sound effect. In our test, the SoundLink 3 lasted 12 hours on a single charge, which is not bad considering its loud output. This one is priced just over 22,000 rupees. You have to realize that there's no way we can give you a true sense of the sound quality of these speakers through broadcast television. There are just too many parameters involved. You'll just have to take my word for it. Now, in the price to performance ratio, according to us, it's the JBL Charge 2. I mean, at this price point, it's got a very good feature set and the sound quality is not bad at all. But if you're looking for a more expansive feature set, you want to record music or sound off your micro SD card, you want to connect this to a PC, it's the Creative Roar which has the most expansive feature set. But the overall performance, design, battery life, keeping everything in mind, the winner in our books is the Bang & Olufsen A2. It's really classy, it looks really good, the battery life is phenomenal, and the sound quality, above all, in comparison to all of them, it's the best, and the way it fills up the room is astonishing.